Oh, hey guys. Just playing a little farming simulator here on my big screen and my extra monitors. And so I was wanting to make a video about what you do. Let me stop driving this truck real quick. There we go. All right. So you got your gaming system set up. Your rig is powerful. You got plenty of cores, you got plenty of RAM, and you got a really nice graphics card. And you did it as cheap as possible. You built used, or you did like what I did and built a server. And but it's no fun playing by yourself a lot of the time. It's fun to have a nice rig. It's fun to have super wide screen. But what do you would do when you want your friends to come over and you want to play some multiplayer, Age of Empires, you know, old school? Or you've got kids like I do and they want to all play at the same time, but you've got one big beastly computer and they want to play Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. It doesn't take any heart, but you don't want to build a whole new system just to run small games or to play some multiplayer games. So I'm going to show you how to set up software on one system in order to use it for multiple people at the same time to share the hardware. So let's get started. First we got to change up my system so that we have 3 separate computers instead of one big main system. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And if you're wondering how I have these monitors set up, it's just I'm running AMD's, what's it called? Let me look it up. I forget easily. It's the Eyefinity is how I did it. And I had to tweak it because it's a 4K screen and these are some old panels that I got from Goodwill. Turn them sideways. So it's not perfect, but it's working great for widescreen gaming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect my Eyefinity. So now I've got this set up. Now I need to rotate my monitors down. So of course I'm going to go into personalize and change this back to landscape. Keep changes. And then I can rotate this back. I'm going to go ahead and film this the whole process, but I'm probably going to put it in time lapse. You might not even hear what I'm saying now. Alright guys, so now we've got our hardware all plugged in. We've got 3 keyboards, 3 mice, and 3 monitors. Now we're going to go ahead and download the program. It's called Astra, and I'll show you over here. You just go onto Google, you type in Astra, it's by IBIK. And you're going to come right here. It says, share your PC for multiple workplaces. This is the best that I've found to work. And but you just go ahead and go to the download section. You can try the free trial. I recommend doing that before you buy anything. And then once you're sure you like it, you go ahead and so if you're just going to use 2, you buy the 2 users. If you're going to use Pro up to 6, that's what I did. Because we were running a bunch of computers all at the same time. So that's what we went ahead and did. But I already have it downloaded. So we're going to go over here and I will run the setup. So here we go. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and restart. This is gonna take a minute. So I'll be back with you in just a minute. So, all right guys, so we've rebooted and we're ready to start working. All right. So now that we've got Astra installed, go ahead and record my screen here. All right guys, so I got my activation set up. Like I said, you have a 30-day free trial. That works great. And if you like the software, I do recommend buying it. I've had it for well over a year now. It's gone through 3 or 4 updates, so they're definitely staying on top of that. And it's been working amazing for what I'm getting out of it. Now, it is pretty expensive. The Pro license, which allows you to split into 6 separate computers, cost me, I think, $90. Just going into 2 is much cheaper. It's like $20-something. So it's really not that bad if you're only going to do 2 computers. So, yes, this is how it works here. So you go into the program, start it up. We go to workplaces. So we're going to enable 3 workplaces. So now we have all of the keyboards, the mice, and the monitors that we have plugged in. Now this gets a little bit confusing, but we're going to do our best. If you push spacebar, your monitor will light up. And if we do indicate device, so that's 2, 3 is on our left. So we will call this we're going to call this workplace 1. This will be workplace 2, workplace. So what we do is we're going to find this is workplace 1. This will be workplace 2. And this will be workplace 3. So this space bar here tells us that this keyboard is for that. And now we're going to click the mouse. Oh, we got to stop doing anything. So now we know this mouse, oops, goes here. And we'll do the opposite on this side. So press the space bar. That tells us that keyboard goes there. We'll click this mouse button. All right, that tells us that this mouse goes over here. Now, not all of these are plugged in. These are the ones that the computer has drivers for. So these are devices that we have had plugged in at certain times. Now, we can take these and put them in the spares. Now, this means anybody can use it in the future. So, we're going to go ahead and put everything that we're not using into the spares. Now that works. Now this is we've had a lot of things plugged into this computer. Okay, and now we can apply this. All right. So now we go to General Settings, and we are going to say manually. This makes it a lot easier, a lot less confusing for just starting out. So we are going to enable Astra and reboot the PC. Now I'm going to stop the recording here so that we can actually save it. Okay. Now this server takes a long time to restart, so I'll be back with y'all in a minute. Alright guys, we're back. And we're logged in. Now it's the first thing it's going to ask me is would I like to run the Astra Workplaces. If I go to my display settings, you'll notice that I'm connected, but I only have one display. I'm going to record this so that y'all can see. So I'm sure the glare is too bad on there to read what's going on. Okay, so we go to the settings, and we now have our main display, but even though these are plugged in, the ones on the sides, you don't see it because it doesn't know about those anymore. And if I move this mouse, it no longer moves. So what we do is we say run the Astra workplaces. And if you notice, this comes up. Now, I only have one account on this, so it's a little bit confusing. So we go, we log in. Okay, I'm dropping my recording device here. Okay. Now we're logged in, and it's the exact same desktop, the exact same things. Now, this will work. I can start things over here, but if I log into Steam or anything, it will switch back and forth. I can't have two instances of Steam set up. So what we're going to want to do now that we've got Astra working is we are going to set up multiple accounts on your computer so that multiple people can use it at the same time without running into any glitches. So we're going to go over here and go to Control Panel. Well, I haven't done this in a while. Let's see if we can find it. User accounts. Add a new user. There we go. Add someone else to this PC. Now we're doing it. Put my son in here. Okay, we got a local account. We'll add another one. Okay, now we've got two accounts added. They're both local accounts. That's what we wanted. So now I can go over here, Control-Alt-Delete. I can sign out. And I should be able to log in with another account. Now we're cooking with grease. We'll go ahead and do it on this side as well. And now I just have to run through the setup of a new user. And we are going to tell them that they cannot do anything. Of course they will anyways, but that's just neither here nor there. Alright, now, if you'll notice, we already have Steam installed, Minecraft, all that. So, one of the great things of setting up your system like this is that you need a lot less hard drive space. So say you have a large Steam library, and you want your friends to be able to come over and play your Steam games at the same time as you're playing. And they have an account or whatever, but you don't want to have to reinstall these games all the time. So it works out great that you can actually use the single download for all of the different setups. But now if I start Steam over here, okay, so we've got one account, we have Steam, we have all of our games, everything's working. Now, the only problem we have at this point is if, let's say, I want to load Steam on this one. As soon as I start it, we lose it instantly. You can't run the same program at the same time. So, now we go into the next part of this setup that makes it all come together. And that is sandboxy. don't think I have it installed. So, come up here. Okay, so now that we have Sandboxy installed, you're going to right click on Steam, run Sandboxed in the default box. Okay. It's going to take longer to load when you're loading into Sandboxy. If you notice the ring around it, that means you're set up properly. So we can log in here. There's always some sort of error, but it works fine. So, there's our library. Now, I come over here. If you notice, it's actually loading. And I can go in here, start playing a game. Okay. Now sometimes you do get glitches, but what you can do is go to Big Picture, and that usually clears it up. There we go. So there we go. We've got 2 instances of Steam running at the same time. It has 2 different logins. You can use the same login, but you can't play the same games. So I'm going to go ahead and start up Age of Empires. And that's going to launch. Alright, so now I can come over here. Let's go ahead and start this, but you can see, obviously it's working. No problems. So I'm going to quit this. And for me, this is the most exciting part. So I can come over. Now this is the same install of Age of Empires. Being used for both of these, but 2 different Steam accounts. Now you have to own the game on both of the Steam accounts, and if you want to do multiplayer, there's no way around that. Okay, join the multiplayer game. Everything, go I'm ready. I'm ready. Start the game. There we go. So, and there you can see we've got 2 instances playing at the same time. There we There it is. Now, I had a few more questions that people asked me. One was about sound, because you want to have your own headphones for each separate instance. And if your computer only has one audio out, then you got a problem there. My server has no audio out, so makes it even more difficult. But what we do is, if you're using a TV or a monitor that has audio in from the HDMI or DisplayPort or DVI port, then your graphics card can run separate audio channels to each one. So right now I've got audio coming out of my television, and let's see if we can do. Now the audio right now okay, so this is coming off my USB headphones right now. See, the Logitech 3 USB headset. I'm gonna use my mic. Found a lot of tutorials so you can hear it. On now that's the USB headset plugged into this monitor right over here. That's what this is. USB. This headset's seen better days. But now, of course, I've lost it, and it's gone to the Toshiba TV. So now these are working. I'll let you listen with the mic real quick. Let me zoom out here. Pan you back over. Okay, so there you go. You've got audio. Now this is just plugged in to my speakers that are plugged in to my TV. So I've got audio out using USB headphones. We've got audio out using a television, and I also have audio out using right here is a USB to audio out. You can buy these on Amazon for a couple of bucks. You can buy them in regular stores. I got this at what's it called? Best Buy for $19. You just plug this into your USB hub, and then you plug in a regular pair of headphones.
Card that has active cooling.
So now we've got
passive cooling. So
our audio out. So now I've got.
I'll make an updated.
See, the audio is going through the TV now. But if I go over here and change it, I can do the headphones. And as you can see, we now have audio coming out of the headphones. So what you do though is you say, I say this one right here, I want to use the TV for this workstation, and then for this workstation I want to use the headphones. So I come over here, and change it to the headphones. Now I've been able to do this. I know what I need to do. I can't use them shared. So I need to go into the Astra workstation. Show it. So now we need our headphones. This is the headphones. And remember, this is place 2. So we're going to take the headphones, and you can indicate device, and you hear it. So now I'm going to drag this, place it in where place 2. And then I take that's the TV. Place that on workplace 1. We can apply that. And now I don't even have the option of checking anything else. And over here, so now each workstation has their own audio device. So, and that's where you want to go. Because of course, if you're going to be playing next to each other, you want your own sound. You don't want to run speakers for everybody, because that'd drive you insane. And that's about it. Hopefully I can get this edited down and upload this video to YouTube. It's been forever. Been too busy working, guys. Alright. Alright guys, and we got the final test here. We have Age of Empires on the left-hand side, Minecraft in the middle, and Farming Simulator on the right. Each has its own audio, so this is the headphones for Age of Empires. Hopefully you can hear that. And I can unpause it. And this mouse and keyboard works with this one. Okay. And obviously we have Minecraft running. My son is demonstrating. And then we have Farming Simulator 2019 running at 60 frames a second. And each one is running through its own audio. He's got the speakers on, obviously. You can hear those. And everything is connected through the wall down there. There's a hole, and all the cabling comes into my closet up into the server. And all of it is being operated from this one server right now. And yeah, hopefully this has been helpful. If you'll have any questions, I'm going to try to pay attention to my comment section and answer them for you. But we've been running in this for over a year now, and it has really been awesome because I can run on the 4K TV for my games if I want to run by myself, max settings, have a great time. I can throw the surround screens and you know, have 3 screens running at the same time. It's awesome. And then when the kids want to play, we can spread it out and we all can game together, do multiplayer Age of Empires, play some multiplayer Minecraft. And have a great time.
2 players on and 2 players on Minecraft and Age of Empires.
Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope y'all really liked it. Hope y'all learned something. If y'all have any more questions about my setup, how I did it, just send me a comment and I'll try to respond to it as quick as I can. I've got some more videos coming up on heavy equipment. I bought a new dump truck, well, new to me, 1980s model. Had done some work to it, and my skid steer, I've done some more work to it. So hopefully I'll be able to upload those pretty soon. It's been rainy, so I've been able to finally take a break and get some fun things done like videos. I don't make any money from this, so it has to get on the back burner. Well guys, y'all have a good one, and I hope you have just a wonderful rest of your day.